Cool album covers, episode 29, Things That Come With Your Album.
I'm Mark Manger.
I'm Rich Batchelor. You know, something you don't get with your digital download now, something that you could only somewhat get with a CD, in fact, but something that definitely the LP was made for, you receiving a whole bunch of crap you didn't ask for from either a record company or the artist that they thought you should have. Kind of personalized things, but it also made things really silly. Whenever people refer to classic rock as being bloated, yeah, this is kind of what they're talking about.
Talking about physical bloat.
Consider how thick this copy of 7 Separate Fools by Three Dog Night actually is. It's kind of like a Life magazine.
And look at the stuff it came with.
Yes. A giant oversized novelty playing card with each of the members of Three Dog Night. I believe there were 7 of them. The world's biggest lady man hair competition. If I really honestly had time to go through it, I would show you each and every one of them, because each and every one of them is more disturbing than the next. I think we tried to put the most disturbing one on top, but frankly that one of the Joker, because yes, of course, he has white pancake makeup all over, that one has got to win some kind of award.
So this seems like they're pretty humble to put this out.
It's like a picture of them the size of your head.
Moving on to Red Red Meat.
There's a star above the manger tonight. This is not from the classic rock era, it is from the 90s, Red Red Meat. They're a sub-pop band, and they decided to illustrate the central idea of each of their songs with a kind of parody of those Learn to Speak Spanish flashcards, you know?
It's almost kind of like a tarot card, too, but like a really bizarro, weird one.
Like an egg on stilts, for instance, there's no mistaking.
They apparently like stockings.
They seem like a big fan, yes. And
giving money to a horse? Classic.
Yes.
You can give money to a horse, but you can't... Oh, God.
I try to make up colloquialisms on the fly like that occasionally, too. It rarely works.
Shall we move on?
Sure.
Queen. Queen, 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 Queen.
The jazz.
People who hate album covers obviously made this.
Yeah, I know. Bow!
Look what it comes with.
Bicycle. Bicycle. Well, that's about 100 bicycles. I've never actually counted, but that's in the neighborhood of 100 naked ladies on bicycles.
Yes.
And when I get home after I do something special...
You can see some jugs.
You can see the occasional fur, but generally speaking there's a whole lot of jugs, and, I might add, a pretty impressive array of sunglasses.
Yeah.
And bicycling caps. But yeah, I think that this is the kind of poster that once upon a time on the back wall of any cool record store, they had this poster, and, you weren't supposed to be back there.
The 45 single for Bicycle Race, backed with Fat Bottom Girls, just had a picture of a fat girl's ass on a bicycle. It worked pretty well. It was kind of, I think it was taken from, maybe from the shoot, who knows. Devo, the new Traditionalists.
Yes.
This comes with a 45 of working in a coal mine, and it's kind of a cool idea in that you have this big record and it comes with this like little kind of moon record, satellite record. Sort of like the precursor to what would have been a bonus track on a CD where there's like 10 minutes of space and then a song kicks in. This is a physical bonus track. There's like 10 minutes of space and then you pick up the little record and play it.
Funkadelic did the same thing with One Nation Under a Groove. They put a 45 of the radio edit of that in with the album of that.
Probably the only way it got played. Time for the big finish. Rick Wakeman.
Hey kids, isn't this an ugly album cover? And
man, who let Elron into the photo shoot of this? But when you see the fantastic piece of foil it comes with and how you wrap it around like a glass or a can or something and then stick it in the middle of the cover, you get this really weird effect.
Yeah, would you like to, see Rick Wakeman so much better after looking at this? Well...
Right, they give you an unblurrier device so that you can translate. What a good-looking man he is.
Yeah, we got ourselves a real accessorizer here, boys.
The main thing is that this time he didn't cut himself with a broadsword.
I have little to say here aside from, man, what an ugly man you are, and that male pattern baldness even affects wizards, eh?
Yeah, he is a wizard. I like that.
Yeah.
We finally met our synthesizer wizard.
I know. You're not born with that kind of talent. It has to get... Well, anyway, we'll talk to you next time.
This concludes Cool Album Covers.